on to topic number 3.
Topic number 3.
Starting today, food delivery and rideshare drivers can get those free dash cam videos in D.C. The city obviously doing a huge push to get everybody involved in crime deterrence. We saw them give out air tags to people who live in neighborhoods where we've seen high risk for carjackings and auto theft. Well, the city now hoping that this pilot will help deter crime and provide more video evidence for investigations. Obviously, in this year, carjackings and robberies have skyrocketed. Our David Kaplan has been working on this one tonight. Live with us tonight. Who's eligible first up? Hi, David.
Yeah, hey, how are you doing? Eligible D.C. residents who can prove that they are either a rideshare or a delivery driver. So I want to emphasize that this is only for D.C. residents. Now, it's actually DoorDash that is leading the way on this. D.C. is actually the first market that they've provided a grant of this type to. DoorDash essentially giving $500,000 to the district to distribute 2,500 cameras. They had a distribution at RFK today. They will have another distribution at RFK 1 week from today. Let's talk a little bit about data here, because Marina and Joe, you just touched on this. The issue involving these drivers and involving vehicles writ large in the district, it's huge. Carjackings are up 74%. Robberies are up 68%. Theft of a vehicle, those are up 100%. They are double up this year over last year. So there is hope here that there's sort of two things that are going to happen. One, it's going to be a deterrent for anybody who maybe wants to commit a crime, steal a vehicle, or do something to a rideshare driver from the back of a rideshare driver's vehicle. And then there is the hope that if something does happen, there will be video evidence of it, and that could help police solve the case.
So, David, tell us how this exactly works. A car is stolen, and then what?
Okay, so great question, because obviously what happens if a camera's in a car and a car is stolen? Well, when they distributed the cameras today, the default option that drivers got was that they put it on a card. The card, the camera is recorded sort of within the camera itself. The hope is that they will encourage drivers to choose an option that would upload any videos to a cloud, so that if a car was stolen or something happened in a vehicle, that the cloud, they could access that video remotely to be able to either locate the car or figure out what exactly happened or who may have taken it. So that's sort of how this all essentially works. And if you join me back here at 4:15, 5:15, 6:15, we've got perspectives both from the district, but we also hear from drivers. I talked to one driver who was carjacked earlier this year. Her perspective, one you are not going to want to miss. That starts at 4:15. Okay.
All right, David Kaplan for us. Obviously, a lot of privacy concerns too, right? You've got surveillance essentially moving out and about, and right,
everybody's is concerned, well, where does this video live and where does it go? Who gets to see it?
Exactly.
Who actually gets to see it? Now, he said that there's a cloud option and there's a card option. But after that, does my supervisor get it? Do I have to hand it over to them? And what do they do with it?
Questions still that need to be answered. But, well, we'll see if this actually helps. I'm curious, what do people say?
So I went out on the streets to ask people what they thought of this. Here's what they had to say up here in Bethesda.
A new safety measure. We have more cameras on the street so we can see crime. Police can go say, hey, there was a rideshare guy over there. What do you think?
Well, I think it's a good idea if it's promoting safety.
They promote safety always. Do you feel that there's any way that this could be negative?
The only way I can feel like it would be an invasion of privacy if you're doing something wrong. I don't think that, well, it said food sharing. Also, if somebody's stealing your food.
What do you think?
I think if they specify it's going to be recorded before you get into the car, then it's fine. It's your choice at that point. You know?
Can you, man, I like this guy right here. It's nice and succinct. One more time.
Yeah, I mean, if you disclose that it's going to be recorded before you get into the car, then everyone's good. Otherwise, don't use Uber. That's my opinion. You're going to take the bus.
Don't use Uber. Don't use Uber or take a bus. So I like the way he said. He's not even from. He was like, hey, if you know, don't get an Uber.
Yeah, well,
take a bus.
Maybe he'll learn that Metro doesn't run really late around these
He'll
parts.
I didn't have the heart to tell him anything. He's from New Zealand, having a good day. I didn't even want to tell him. He'll find out when he goes around the corner. He tries to go downstairs.
Like, wait a second, you get party in the city?
Take an Uber.
Take an Uber. All right, exactly.